Manhwa like solo leveling. If you loved solo leveling, then you need to check out these insane manhwa that will blow your mind. Overpowered MCs, epic fights, and crazy plot twists, you name it. But here's the real question. Are these stories just solo leveling clones, or do they actually bring something new to the table? Well, my friends, stick around, because you don't want to miss this list. Boundless Necromancer. A weak hunter with zero talent until everything changes. Song Yoon-han spent years trying to get stronger, but no matter how hard he trained, he stayed weak. Then, he gets an invitation to the mysterious Tower of Trials, a place where only the strongest survive. Now, he must fight monsters, warriors, and even gods to gain power. His abilities? Necromancy, oh yeah. Raising the dead to fight for him, Song-yeon becomes unstoppable, but the enemies, they only get stronger. This manhwa is brutal, action-packed, and never lets you breathe. Is it still worth reading? Absolutely. The 100th regression of the max level player. Dying 99 times wasn't enough. Min Ryu finally reached the last boss only to get betrayed by the system. Man. Now, in his 100th and final life, he must recruit a team or face eternal death. But there's a problem. He knows everything that will happen, making his journey predictable. Or is it? With no blind faith, no hesitation, and zero tolerance for nonsense, Min Ryu plays this brutal game like a seasoned pro. But can he finally break the cycle, or is he doomed to fail again? This manhwa is intense, strategic, and keeps you hooked till the end. Worth reading? Yes. The genius assassin who takes it all. Waking up inside your own novel. Sounds fun, right? Wrong. Gang-hoo Shin is now the villain in a world he created. The worst part? The so-called hero is actually the real monster. With the world heading for destruction, Gang-hoo must outsmart his own story, steal powerful skills, and crush those who stand in his way. This isn't a game, this is survival. He's not here to play fair, he's here to win. A dark, intense, and brutally satisfying manhwa that flips the hero versus villain trope upside down. Worth reading? Oh, absolutely, my friends. Pick me up. What if your favorite game was real and you were just a weak, disposable character? That's exactly what happens to Sojun Han in Pick Me Up. He thought the one-star heroes were just cannon fodder until he becomes one. Now, trapped inside the game, he must rise in rank, fight for survival, and face the ultimate challenge, defeating the player controlling him. This manhwa shows the brutal side of a gacha world, where only the strong matter and compassion is weakness. Fans of solo leveling, this one's undoubtedly for you. Regressing with the king's power. Weak, useless, a nobody. That's what Taehyun was for 35 years until he died. But instead of disappearing, he wakes up back in high school with an overpowered skill called gluttony. Now, he can steal and erase other people's abilities, making him unstoppable. But here's the question. If you had the power to take everything from others, would you use it for revenge or something greater? This manhwa is full of action, betrayals, and broken systems where only the strongest survive. Some say it's just another power fantasy, others think it's a must-read. The world after the end. What if you were given a choice? Run away and start over, or stay and fight a hopeless battle? Most tower walkers would take the easy way out, using a regression stone to escape to another timeline. But not Jaehwan. He refuses to run, standing alone in a dying world, uncovering the dark secrets of the tower. This manhwa is not your typical power fantasy. It's deep, brutal, and questions what it truly means to survive. Some call it a masterpiece, others say it's too complex. But one thing is for certain, this story will make you think. Swordmaster's youngest son. Born into the greatest Swordmaster family, but completely useless? Jinran Candle was supposed to be a legend, but instead he was a disgrace until he died. But fate gave him a second chance. Now, reborn as a baby, he has all his past memories, a mysterious new power, and only one goal: to become the greatest swordsman ever. This manhwa has insane fights, deep world building, and a main character who actually thinks before he swings a sword. Some say it's a masterpiece, others think it's just another reincarnation story. But what do you think? Comment down below. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. What if the world followed the plot of your favorite novel, but you were the only one who knew what would happen next? That's the nightmare Dr. Kim wakes up to. One moment, he's reading a web novel, next, reality is collapsing, monsters are attacking, and people are forced to fight for survival. But here's the twist. Dr. isn't the main character. He's just a reader, desperately using his knowledge to change the future. Will he survive, or is his fate already written? Some say this is the best manhwa ever, others say it's too complicated. Well, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. And that's it, folks. These are some of the best manhwa like Solo Leveling, but which one do you think is the best? Did we miss any hidden gems? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more fire recommendations, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.